There was silence in the courtroom. People sat quietly, waiting for the next case to begin. The door opened, and a young man walked in, brown skinned, neatly dressed in a suit, holding a briefcase. But what stood out most was the confidence on his face. People looked at him with curiosity. Some whispered, maybe he's the accused. Someone else said, probably a new clerk. No, but the young man walked straight to the lawyer's section and took a seat. The courtroom door opened again. The judge entered. He glanced at the file, then looked up at the young man with a frown. You are the lawyer for this case? The young man looked up, eyes steady and voice calm. Yes, Your Honor, I'm Jamal, representing the plaintiff. A soft chuckle rippled through the room. Some people laughed, others looked away. Even the judge gave a faint smile and said, I hope you know what you're doing. Jamal stayed silent and opened his file. When he began to speak, his voice was calm, his words carried weight, and his arguments had depth. He wasn't just quoting law, he was speaking the language of justice. Every point he made was backed by reason, like someone with years of experience. The judge's expression slowly began to change. The opposing lawyer tried to interrupt once or twice, but Jamal responded with sharp, well-reasoned points that left no room for doubt. The mood in the courtroom shifted. The same people who had laughed were now silent. The same judge who had questioned him was now listening intently. Finally, Jamal said, Your Honor, justice is not about power or years of experience. It's about truth and intention. The verdict was announced. Jamal won the case. As the judge closed the session, he looked at Jamal and said, I'm glad I saw a true lawyer today. Young men like you can breathe new life into this system. Jamal walked out of the courtroom. Outside, a few young boys were waiting. When they saw him, they smiled. One of them said, We want to become lawyers too. Jamal smiled back and said, You can. Just remember, never let anyone stop you from chasing your dreams because of how you look. Your truth is your biggest strength. And he walked away, an example, a light for those still trying to find their way through the dark.